Stochastic oscillator is a bounded oscillator that compares a stock price to its smoothed maximum high. 14 days and 3 days double-dated smoothing are commonly used in its calculation. For full reference, I recommend that you read George Lane, Lane Stochastics, published in Technical Analysis of Stocks and Commodities in 1984. Its calculation has the following steps. A. 14 days maximum high and minimum low calculation. Maximum high or high of 14 days is equal to the maximum high price from those 14 days. Minimum low or low of those 14 days is equal to the minimum low price of those 14 days. B. 14 days fast stochastic calculation. Fast stochastic is equal to close minus minimum low of 14 days divided by maximum high of 14 days minus minimum low of 14 days, and this result is then multiplied by 100. C. 3-day fast stochastic smoothing calculation. The fast stochastic smoothing calculation, which can be considered as slow %K or a fast %D, is equal to a 3-day simple moving average of our fast stochastic, which is equal to the sum of those 3 days of fast stochastic of 14 days divided by 3. D. 3-day slow stochastic smoothing calculation. Our slow stochastic or slow %D of 14 days, then 3 for the first and 3 for the second smoothing, is equal to a 3-day smoothing with a simple moving average of the corresponding fast stochastic smoothing, which is equal to the sum of 3 days of that corresponding first fast stochastic smoothing of 14 days divided by 3. Great. So let's go back into our Python PyCharm IDE so that we can study stochastic oscillator with greater detail. Excellent. So here we are back within our Python PyCharm IDE. In this lecture, we'll be working within stochastic oscillator code file. If you have any questions about its setup, please go back to section 1, Stock Technical Analysis Data Lecture, where all of that explained with greater detail. So as all of these are meant to be standalone type of files, first we do our packages importing NumPy as MP, Pandas as PD, Matplotlib as PLT, Talib as TA. Then we proceed to do our data reading by default by creating our SPY data frame with pandas or pd.readcsv, the corresponding path to our data file, which is found right over here within our project in our data directory, which is a text file which includes CSV or comma-separated values. Index column date, and we parse those dates as true. Then we proceed to do the corresponding technical indicator calculation. In this case, we are calculating slow K and slow D. We do it with Talib's or TA, stochastic, STOCH, all in capitals, and we're going to provide NumPy as array, high, low, and close prices. Then we are here defining parameters with fast K period as 14 days, slow K period as 3 days, and the slow K MA type as 0, which is a simple moving average, and then slow D period 3, which is that second smoothing, and the slow D MA type as 0 again as a simple moving average. Again, these are the ones used by default, but you can modify them according to your needs. So the chart is here, fig1, AX equals PLT subplots, 2 of them which share X as true. On the first of them at position 0, it's going to plot our close prices and the legend located at the upper left. Just below, as the second chart positioned at axis 1, we're going to plot, in this case, our slow K. We're going to color it in red, and the line style is going to be a dash type of line style. Then we're going to plot our slow D. We're going to color it, in this case, as green. We're going to add the legend at the upper left and a superior title for this subplots, which is SPY close prices and stochastic oscillator full stochastic for 14 days and 2 smoothings of 3, and again 3 days with simple moving averages. Then we're going to show this chart. So let's proceed to run the code by clicking the right button on the mouse and scrolling down into Run Stochastic Oscillator. Excellent. So here we have our chart. Let's make it a full screen manually because of the screencast. There we are. from here to here and then to the bottom. So we have our corresponding chart, which is SPY close prices and stochastic oscillator, full stochastic, 14 days and 3 days for the corresponding smoothings. At the top, we have our close prices, the solid blue line. Then we have the corresponding oscillator at the bottom. They share our X or horizontal axis, which are dates from the beginning of 2016 to the beginning of 2017. Regarding our oscillator, we have our slow K being charted here with the dotted red lines, and then we have slow D, which is a solid green line. Excellent. So let's close this chart here. These others as well, as we'll study them later on. Perfect. So now that we've finished studying our stochastic oscillator, it's time to continue with the last of our leading type of technical indicators, and that will be Williams percentage R, and that is going to be our following objective.